everyone, so welcome back to part 2. So today, something really special. So we're going to apply 2 ceramic coatings on this 2023 Nissan Rogue, and pretty much what we're going to use is the owner's pride ceramic coatings. But for the gloss black trim, we're going to go ahead and apply the self-healing coating. That way it self-heals with the light marring and washing that it will get. It'll self-heal with the heat gun or with the sun and direct sunlight. And then for the paints, we're gonna go ahead and apply the owner's pride 7-year ceramic coating. As you can see, it's already glossy, it's already shiny. So if you guys want to see the part 1 where we did the gold standard polish with the rotary, even my wife, again, she's an excellent detailer, and it was just so easy for her to use the rotary. It's super easy. But yeah, so pretty much we'll talk about this. You have to be an authorized installer to go ahead and apply the owner's pride 7-year coating. And I'm not too sure. I think this isn't a warranted coating, but I think you still have to be an authorized installer to go ahead and grab the self-healing. But the self-healing properties only last about 2 years, but the coating itself adds protection for up to 5 years. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do a quick demo. I already did the roof, and you're about to see an actual microfiber towel ice skate for the first time. It's super slick. It's up there with the DIY graphene 3-year coating. But for something, and look, I slightly left this open just a little bit, and it's already crystallizing this 7-year. Let me see if I could zoom in. Tattoos, no. What about now? There it is. You see some slight crystallization. So this hardens super quick. So let me just reprime this pad a little bit since it's been a while. I slightly left this open for about 15 minutes. And yeah, so this is a very potent ceramic coating, and you need to be careful because you can scratch your paint. And yeah, so we're gonna do this section, super easy. And this coating is very forgiving as well. You could go in straight lines, circles, it don't matter. But today I'm just feeling this way. So yep, so you just go ahead and apply it to a microfiber towel. You could use a applicator pad of your choice, and make sure you have even coverage, which I do have right here, and this coating is forgiving, as I said. And that's about it. You just let it sit there. It doesn't rainbow. It kind of turns into like a little bit of a haze, and that's about it. Or if you apply too much, what happens is it tends to bead on itself. And yeah, so we're gonna let this sit here for just a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to bring you guys in to see on a white paint, but pretty much I'll let you know what it's doing, how it's reacting. And it's hazing a little bit with a tiny bit of rainbowing in a way. It's a little bit of a rainbow, not too heavy though. But this is a very forgiving coating, and now it is humid, it is hot. As you can see, I am sweating, but all in all, it's hazing up beautifully. So what I like to do, especially when it's humid outside and hot, just grab your towel and just wipe across. If it starts smearing, that means that you waited too long, but this is just perfect timing because, wow, it's starting to get a little bit hard to remove. So it's starting to get a lot more humid now. So humidity plays a big role, but like I said, this coating is forgiving, but not as forgiving as, you know, other coatings. Because remember, this has high solid content, and this is a 7-year coating. And if you leave high spots, according to Eddie, you will go ahead and have to polish this or sand this down. And that's it. And it feels super slick right away under the towel. And let me just flip this over so you can see. Just one finger. Just gliding over here. It's grabby. You see it's not spinning as much here. It's just, look. And here it's grabby. Here it spins like crazy. So that's about it. You're pretty much done. Just make sure you go over any adjacent panels just in case, because you will be sanding. But super easy, super simple. I'm gonna finish the rest of the paint. From here, it's just practically just apply and repeat. And in order to know that you're wiping off this in a perfect time, is this coating feels super slick right away if you wipe it off at the right time. And that way it's easy. My wife has been applying coatings with me for a very long time, so she already knows what to look for, you know, the little hazing, 50% dissipation of the coating, and when to wipe. And you see her once in a while just go ahead and does like a simple wipe with the towel. That way she knows it's ready to wipe. If it smears, that means it still needs a little bit more time to go ahead and dwell, unless you overly apply the coating, and sometimes you're just gonna have to wipe a little bit early. But that's about it. She already knows how to do this, so she does the quality control. She just goes ahead and, you know, I apply it, and then she just goes ahead and ensures the final level of the coating, and that's about it. There's nothing bad to say about this coating. It's just an absolute amazing coating. And now the only thing that I really have to deal with is just to see how durable this coating is, and at the end you guys will see the gloss and shine and slickness. But let's go ahead and I will apply the self-healing coating, which that coating is very grabby, but that's just because of the self-healing properties, or the part of the self-healing that just makes it grabby, or the resin that is used to go ahead and produce that coating. Everyone, so hopefully you guys saw me and my wife go ahead and we coated the whole car. The whole car is done, and it took practically 10-15 minutes, but it's super slick. The paint is good, but now we're gonna go ahead and apply the self-healing coating. And self-healing coating is grabby, but this is the side we use, the OP7. And let me show you how much of the OP7 we use. Use 3/4 of the bottle right there, just because you know, she ended up grabbing an applicator as well, and then she ended up helping out. And when you prime the pad, that's what it is, and it's also humid, so the pad was also getting a bit dry as well. So that's that. But the self-healing coating, you go ahead and shake it up. I flipped it to the other side, dampen your applicator. And yeah, so this coating is a lot different than the OP7 because of the simple fact that you can leave it there for, it says up to 8 minutes, and this coating is super grabby. But we're going for protection and self-healing than slickness. So I am applying this on the black plastic trims, or not the black plastic, the gloss black trims. And I prime my pad, so this is good enough to do practically all of the plastic, or not the plastic, the gloss black trims. I'm going ahead and just applying all of this on here. It's super humid, and with my experience with this coating is you're not gonna let it sit there for 8 minutes, especially when it's super humid. I'll apply it right here. And as you can see, it's starting to haze up. Once it gets to that sticky type of honey haze, I don't know how to explain it. I did flip these towels to the new side. Towels never get wet. And yeah, so once you see it, it's almost completely dry. I just like to grab a little nudge and see. And as you can see, just we're practically nothing. It came off. Let me go on your side so you can see it. No pressure, and it all pretty much came off. So that's pretty much good to go. The longer you leave it here, you're not gonna have a fun time. Like I said, it's grabby. You see, it's not even, it's like honey. It's like really thick. But go ahead, flip it to the other side. Look, it's not, it's grabby. So, but that's it. You go ahead and level it off as such. Go a little bit more than the adjacent panels, and that's it. Quick and simple. And we'll go ahead and put you down on this side, and all these are ready to go. Like I said, the first initial is very grabby. Does it get slicker? No, it just turns, it feels like Car Pro C-Quartz 3.0 afterwards, if you guys have used that. Make sure you get the little high spots, and it buffs off and levels off easily. Now we move on to this one. Same thing. No pressure, and the coating is just leveling off just fine. It's just grabby. And that's it. We are done. So I'm gonna finish the other half. I'll do a walk around. But hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. Hopefully you guys found this informative. Hopefully this helps you out to understand the OP coatings as well. And this coating is going to help out amazingly with the plastic or gloss black trim, because trust me, this is the easiest thing to get marred. And that's about it. Super simple. Let me bring you in. And that's about it. The coating is done. The whole car is done. And like I said, I got a little bit of smudge here. And you see it's not, this is slick. I'm gonna flip it to this side. Slick, grabby. Slick, grabby. But yeah, so hopefully you guys found this informative. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You're gonna see the walk around of the after results. The car is practically done. I just gotta do the other gloss black plastic trims. And that's about it. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.